relationship. You gotta level up your relationship with every god to the max level, and if you can do that, I think you get like the ultimate ending of the game.
Right, we are
Also, you
live.
just gotta find, like, all of the guys around, too. Like, Eurydice is around, and I could sit there and listen to her sing for hours.
Have you beat it yet?
No, I have not played it, but my goodness, I just love the art style of the game and the character designs that they put into it.
So
Yeah.
if you really like her music, you really like her song, beat the game. Beat the game for the biggest treat of your life.
Oh boy.
Beat the game. Just beat your daddy. Go all the way in and beat him.
Wow,
you
that was
get
on
a-
stream.
We're talking
Hey everyone,
about
welcome to Who
Hades.
Crew, where our daddy kink is the way we start our streams.
No, we were
What?
talking about the Hades game. Shut up.
You play as the son of Hades, and the final boss is your dad. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have assumed you have played as Hades.
No.
No, you play
He's
as the son.
I'm not sure what's going on, what we're talking about.
Me
the
either.
Hades
Play the game,
game.
Something about Hades, alright.
It's a game literally about like family. It's about family. That's what the game's about. It's about
Yeah.
family problems for real.
Oh,
It
good.
really
What
is.
I
You
have
just
enough
have
of in my
to-
real life.
You have to help people out. Like, it's not even just like a lot of
That was a joke, by the way.
complete family things. It's
Mostly.
there's also like relationship stuff to deal with too, and it's just like okay. Because there's what is it? There's Eurydice and then her.
They give you an
lover.
X. They give you an X.
Oh
You have
yeah.
You have an X in the game, and she's like the first person you fight, so it's funny. It's like,
She's gonna beat you up.
oh man. Yeah, I haven't played that in a lot. That's because I have done most of it. I just can't be bothered to go through and actually give everybody the dang items they need. Alright.
Mhm.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Who Crew.
Welcome.
Welcome
We're
to Who
here.
Crew.
Is the music not looping? It is not. Why is it not looping?
Calling card.
Nope.
Wait, hold on.
The cat is at the door. She wishes to be freed. Free the beast. I might actually go do that real quick and get some water while I'm at it before session. So give me 2 seconds.
Hey.
Holy hell, I did not realize that they were doing the Unexpectables 2 already.
Sorry, what?
One of the
Alright.
one of the D&D streams I used to watch was called The Unexpectables. A few months ago, they after their 200th episode, they finally finished their campaign. I didn't realize they were doing their second campaign already. I didn't think they were gonna do a second campaign, and I'm ecstatic.
Well, hey, there you go. Something to look forward to.
Woo!
It looks like most of the cast is human this time. That's gonna be interesting. Also, Edward Bosco is gonna be in it again.
I'm so mad at him. What's the deal?
I don't like him. He's an ass.
have not seen him be rude to people.
You haven't seen him on live streams before, have you?
I've seen him in like some streams, but like not many. I've never sat through like a full one properly, but like I've seen enough like funny little clips and stuff.
That's fair. I don't know. I could just be getting a wrong read on him, but the vibe I get off of him is the snobby straight white guy who can just be a jerk to everyone and they'll just laugh it off because it's his quote unquote personality. And I really don't like people like that.
I mean, he might be like that. Honestly, I'm just sitting here like I don't get it because all I know him properly for is all his voice acting, and that's the part that I like.
Yeah, not to.
I don't really know anything personal.
It's like the fact. It's also the fact of, you know, I don't care what people say. He's technically a celebrity at this point, and I feel like he's starting to slip into that thing of, oh, I'm a celebrity. I can say whatever the fuck I want and fuck off whoever I want. I don't know. I could be completely in the wrong here. I don't know. Anyhow, are we ready to go? Where's Doc?
I'm pretty ready.
Hi.
Doc went AFK for a second.
Oh, there you are.
I have carrot. Carrot, good.
Munch.
Carrot.
How loud of a munch can you make?
Oh dear.
Huh?
Munch.
Hold on.
I heard that.
I tried.
To be fair, your mic is weird. It picks up farts, but it won't pick up a cat purring. And that will never not be funny. Anyhow, so game?
Indeed, game.
Sorry.
Game.
Apologies, I'm still in waking up mode today. I'm not in DMing mode.
It's okay, hun. As long as we get there eventually.
So,
I believe we were at the beginning of combat.
I'm gonna drop that for a bit. So, Antonio and Jonathan, you guys have been back on the part. Jonathan, you've been coding some stuff for the party, making sure that you giving everyone like the ability to be tracked by Cleo without fail.
Leo.
Chloe.
Yeah. Jonathan's back in his room and he's calibrating the radar device, making it so that the party members actually appeared colored, so that she can identify them.
And do you have a device for each of the party to have that would be like, you know, like a tracker for them?
Smart.
Yes. I mean, it'd have to. Otherwise, it doesn't really work.
I mean, everyone has cell phones now.
Yes. I have a
So I
phone.
I'll
Then it can run off that, probably.
make a phone app for it.
Do I need to do a craft for Jonathan?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Come
Oh,
on,
dear
Jonathan.
Lord.
Lucky
You
roll.
guys can't hear that, can you?
I didn't
You know
hear
what?
anything.
Alright, good. If you hear any loud sounds, my parents are in the movie room right now watching a movie, and when they watch a movie, it rumbles throughout the entire fucking house.
I didn't hear anything, so you're good.
Ah, yeah. Wimdy.
So I rolled a 33 on my craft.
You know how? You never really programmed for phones before, but Jin taught you how to use Google. And using Google, you actually managed to piece it together pretty easily.
Alright. Well, each party member has their own tracking device, so Chloe now is calibrated to sense you guys.
Well, you'd have to go find Chloe first. Because Chloe headed off with everybody to test the basic function.
We took your daughter.
They took my daughter, that's right. Forgot about that.
Don't worry, I've
Jenny,
been
what are
making
you
sure
doing?
that Jin hasn't been doing anything weird with her. Mostly.
The eyeball is rolling around on the floor, playing with like a little ball of thread.
Ha. An eyeball is playing with thread. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's got kind of this bouncy ball, and it's just bouncing up and down on top of it like the Pixar lamp.
I'm not gonna make that joke.
What are you doing, Antonio? Or are they still gone?
I think they're still gone, Doc, actually. They said they're
I'm
gonna go
still
get.
here. No,
Oh.
I'm here.
There you are,
I
Fandom.
got my stuff. I've been sitting here. Honestly, I'm just gonna say that Antonio, since everything, has just been fucking taking a nap.
You
The
know, mood
longest
though.
nap he's ever needed.
Mood though.
Yeah. This entire
Nap
thing
is,
is
of
fucking him
course-
up a bit, man.
Your nap is, of course, interrupted by a squeaking sound. It is, of
Oh.
course. It is, of course,
What?
you are going to wake up to the eyeball jumping on top, up and down on the ball, making kind of a squeaking noise. The eye itself is not squeaking. The ball is squeaking.
The ball? Why is there a ball? Why is there a ball?
I'm gonna have
in here?
Jonathan run towards the exit of the TARDIS while screaming for Antonio. He's just screaming like, "Are you coming with us?"
So, Antonio, you just hear, Antonio! Just go past your door.
Fucking just. There's too much going on here.
The eyeball stops bouncing, just levitates mid-bounce, meaning it's floating off the ball at this point. Looks at the door,
He's just gonna
looks at
fucking
you.
grab it. He's just grabbing it with the hand.
The hand.
It's almost a comical squeaking sound when you grab it.
Oh my
It's
god.
squishy.
Stick it in his pocket and get up to go to the door. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Jonathan, you've summoned Antonio.
I summoned Antonio. That's right.
He is here. He is opening
So,
the door.
I
You have
guess
summoned anxiety.
Jonathan's like knocking on Antonio's door. He's like, "Is Antonio gonna open it?"
He's opened the door. Yes.
He's like, "Well, are you coming with us?"
For what now?
I mean, the party is out there. We kind of need to stick with them.
Oh. And those assholes didn't fucking wake me up?
You were sleeping this whole time?
Yes.
Jonathan, the
Oh.
party's been gone for like a day. Literally. Antonio, you've taken a lot, like a 24-hour nap.
Good,
You
needed
took
to.
a hibernate.
Sometimes
Jonathan just grabs. Jonathan just grabs a hold of Antonio and just it starts running towards the exit. He grabs a hold of Antonio's hand and just run towards the exit.
Good.
Gay!
He's like stumbling a bit behind.
And you guys have managed to get out towards the exit, and the party is not there, but you do find the remains of like a campsite.
Can I use a perception to see what I see?
Sure. I'm still loading roll 20. Up there it goes. Right as I was about to bitch it about you, you decide to load, you fuck.
I
Roll
rolled a
20
32.
to spite me.
I rolled a 32. These might be the only lucky rolls that I get this session.
So,
Knock on wood.
I mean, looks like they camped outside of the TARDIS for a night. You guys are in in a nice little area though. The hill is like rolling hills, very clean air. There's a guy like with an ox in front of his plow, just going along a little ways away. Or not like an ox in front of a cart, just going on
Is
a
there?
little ways away.
Oh, they're gonna pass the house.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. But what do you
Yeah.
mean the house?
You'll see.
Don't worry about it.
It's got a little lantern on it. It's like middle of the night at the moment.
Is there any evidence of the direction to where the party went?
Not really.
There's no evidence. Alright.
You can see the lights of a town off in the ways, as well as like dotted around from various people in the fields watching their sheep.
So I guess Jonathan let go of Antonio's hand as he walks toward the house.
Which house? There's like a ton of houses. There's a tiny like three-building town.
There's a ton of houses. Oh, I didn't get the
And
notion
you guys are on
from
the
what
outside. You guys are like half a mile away from a tiny little town. Though with the 32, you would hear the howling of a wolf off in the distance.
I'm going. Jonathan follows the noise of the howling.
Alright. What speed are you guys going at?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
How about are you guys just like taking like full round sprints to get over to this area? The pair of you?
I would say
Maybe?
above table would say they have no reason to feel rushed at the moment.
No,
Like,
we don't really.
there's no emergency. They don't know anything that's gonna happen. They have like basically this is somebody who just stepped off the TARDIS and is looking around for the first time and wondering where the other guys went. Like,
Yeah.
they don't know if they're in trouble or not. They just probably figured they wandered off. It's like they wouldn't be
I'm-
panicked, I don't think.
I'm gonna take a look into one of the houses. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. And take a look at one of the houses, I guess.
I'd say it is I mean there's like how people sleeping inside. It's mostly dimmed out. It is the middle of the night.
So it is in the middle of the night, and
It's like a straw and thatch cobblestone house. And there's like some guards wandering around with like basic iron spears and some lanterns in the middle of town square. Which is basically just like three houses built around a well.
Jonathan looks to Antonio. Looks like we might need to be a bit careful. I don't know if those guys are gonna be hostile.
Yeah. I just like to be careful any time we step out of anywhere. That would be
Yeah.
good.
You have a point there.
Uh-huh.
We're going to attempt to sneak around the guards.
Yep.
Alright, roll stealth, both of you.
Here we go. Where's my stealth? There it is.
Alright, I rolled a 13.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
it's a
something about this
15.
after. I'm gonna say something off table about this scene after, but I just know I'm kind of smiling right now.
I've got 15.
Did you get our rolls, Doc?
You would look at that.
Antonio got a 15. I got a 13.
Let me roll for the guards. They're commoners. They're not gonna have that big of a. Well,
Oh, you're the. Oh,
Nah.
God damn it! They rolled a 20.
Uh-oh.
That's a net. Okay
Okay,
then.
so
So he gets around a corner and go face first into the guard, and he just goes, "Ah, morning to you, travelers." This is not a Scottish accent. I'm trying my best.
You're doing great.
Morning to the
Indeed.
travelers. No, that's fucking. What is that?
That's
think
just like
That's
a little bit
Boston.
of
That's
Oh my
Boston.
God.
I know what it is.
Like, morning to you, travelers, or something like that.
Please,
I don't know.
Bro,
please be
that's not-
advised, the DM is a stupid American.
it sounded like you just came out of the Shire.
Fucking hell. I don't know accents, and I apologize.
You shall not pass, you motherfucker.
Hey, don't even worry about it. Just have fun.
Don't
with
worry
it.
about
Just
the
have
accent,
fun.
yeah.
Just have fun.
See,
Any particular reason you're sneaking around like a pair of bandits? We're not gonna have a problem, are we? We already got the
No.
werewolf on the loose.
Jen
We
looks
don't
at him,
need
he's just
anything
like-
else. Is he just? We don't need anything else. I'd thank you kindly if you know, stuck to the
Yeah.
road like decent people.
Jonathan
I'm
looks at the
sorry.
guard,
What?
and he's just like, just taking some extra precautions in case anyone's following us.
He just raises an eyebrow.
No, hold on a minute here. Hold on a fucking
Antonio,
second.
I
Not
think you
it,
What
need
is
He's
this?
like, not anyone particular. We're not thieves or anything like that.
Right. Well, off you go then. Just like
Uh,
gestures towards like the road, like gestures out of the alleyway you guys are in.
No,
Dear
hold
Lord,
on.
you guys
No,
are
no,
gonna
no.
get
Hold on a
arrested without
second
us, aren't
here.
you?
I just want to double back over here for a second. Did you just
But
fucking werewolf?
I've had a werewolf eating our sheep. It's not well advised to be traveling at night.
Are you fucking hearing this shit?
do you think
You look
we should?
confused.
Do you think we should probably head back to our rooms to sleep the night away?
No. I would like to find the other people that are, out there, possibly in danger because of a creature that exists, I guess.
You with those two weirdos that wandered into town the other day and were looking about?
Probably.
They're heading up towards McGrayor's farm. So trying to think of I'm bad with names. But
That was a good.
he just gestures down the road. You'll find him out there more than likely. Probably ended up spending the night in the barn. Guy usually opens the place for travelers, since nearest inn is about 10 days walk.
Oh.
Jonathan looks at her and is like, 10 days walk?
That's a long walk.
I will expect anyone around here to have a wagon in this day and age.
Yes.
Do y'all have a do y'all have a light source of any kind?
I
Do
mean,
you
we
like
got
to use?
lanterns, but we don't have any to spare.
Antonio's
does
trying so hard to remember that this is very much not his time and he needs to act as
Such
normal as
folk.
possible.
Uh,
And he just shakes his head and just gestures, just like leads, like kind of scoots you guys back off onto the main road and gestures to where the farm is. Just goes, keep on the road and you should hit the nearest town if you're lost. And then he just goes back to his duties.
and Jonathan's just like, thank you for your help.
No problem, it's my job.
Jonathan and Antonio just are on their way to follow to where the party is.
Yep.
So the reason I was grinning earlier is because you guys were just decided to start sneaking as soon as you saw two town guards, and I'm like, that's more suspicious than walking up to them.
Exactly.
That was my thought.
Don't worry
You're
about it. We're
lucky that
normal.
you're lucky I got a nat 20, because I was like, okay, if they spot you, they might not be so nice. Alright, nat 20, they spot you, but you get the most oblivious fucker on the watch.
Yep.
We're normal. Everything's fine. Nothing to see.
This is
Yeah. Eh.
All
I
right.
need
Anyway. Why do we get
I
to
need to come
Wanders off
I
muttering
need to
under
come up
his
with
breath,
better
like this
ideas.
bard just muttering. Ah, weirdos must be up from London. I swear those Englanders can never keep themselves straight. What they thinking? This is some like. I swear, what's the world coming to? Keep in mind, it's like the 1700s. I don't know, like I
I
need to
thought you
like
said it was
brush
the
up on.
1800s.
Yeah, it's the 1800s. Fuck. Please forgive the DM's dumbassery.
It's okay. You're doing good.
Jonathan just looks at Antonio. It's like we're probably somewhere in some old times. I can't exactly tell you what time period this is, but
Antonio,
it
roll me
definitely
one
looks
of your
ancient.
random rolls.
Oh boy. Hold on. Hold on. I haven't done this. I gotta go to look at it. Here, let's just click it. Oopses. That's not the whole thing. How did that do that? Why did that do that?
So basically, roll me a knowledge history.
No, it's history. Okay. That I know how to do. See, I thought there was things attached, so my brain's just like, just click on the thingy. No. That sure rolled away. Unnatural 20.
All right.
12 on the die. Oopsies.
What the hell is
So
going
I'll
on?
say with that, considering the high check, it stuff comes to mind for you. One of the places you worked at.
Renaissance Festival?
Yeah, you end up working a Renaissance festival for a little while. These guys look like they're from the 1800s.
I think it's like the 1800s?
Jonathan
guys
looks
can
at
always
it.
ask
She's
the
like, that sounds
guard.
about right.
But he might give you a strange look.
Yeah.
Jonathan looks at Antonio. He's like, that sounds about right.
He just kind of like shrugs Renaissance Festival.
So, you guys would continue. I assume you're gonna continue down the road that the guy said the party went down a while ago.
Yep.
Yep.
As you guys get going, the howling gets louder, as do
Oh.
sounds of dogs fighting and barking at each other,
Oh
as well
dear.
as these unnatural growls that sound a halfway between human and wolf.
Oh boy.
Is there something that we can peek over?
Yeah, there's like cobblestone walls lining the road.
Jonathan's gonna peek over the cobblestone wall to see what he sees.
Yeah, and
Roll perception, and both of you roll stealth if you're trying not to be seen.
Alright.
Oh no! That's not one!
Oh dear. Okay. Ah! Okay, my
Wait,
nail's
did I
fine.
roll? Oh, I did roll a nat one. But
I just
got-
realized.
Oh.
How'd you know that? Antonio the Knowledge Lizard.
Yes. Anyway.
Hey, Din,
Horrible roll on
you
the
don't
die
have
for
internet
my
reception.
perception.
I'm
Horrible
just
die
kidding, Doc.
roll.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can record it though. If you really
Yeah.
want to record it, you can record it.
Then you guys hear somebody yell really loud, "World Star!"
Oh my god. Okay, let's see here.
Is he just sitting up in the tree? His world star. By the way, Nix, can I have link to the stream? I was asked to put it in the other chat next time we stream.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, hold on, let me just grab that.
Yeah, if you could put it in the Cauldron self promo, and I can just ping the person who wanted to know when you're streaming.
Can do.
There we go.
You said cauldron, not lounge?
Yeah, no, lounge.
Alright.
We self-promo.
Self-promo.
Yeah.
There you go.
You just hear Jen saying, "Hey, somebody come get their dog. Hey, somebody come get their dog."
Along with much more angry barking.
I can't ping at people, but
Do
I
we
can
rec-
they're alive.
Do we recognize them?
I assume you guys would recognize Jin at least, don't you think, Doc?
Jonathan, you fail your stealth because you like you're standing there like a dumbass when you even look over to try and see it.
Oh god.
You watch Percy and Antonio, you see this as well. Like just growling at somebody and then
Well,
take
no.
a flying leap and turn into a wolf.
Okay, so this is when they come in.
You proceed to watch this werewolf that has been ensnared by a trap just basically start fighting Percy. While Jin is in a tree screaming world star with his phone up. Chloe and Rory are just kind of there like, what the fuck do we do? And Lark is just sitting with Jin up in the tree.
Antonio just like has this look of like somewhat horror, but like also just holy shit.
Can I ask a question real fast? So,
Yeah.
who or what noticed Jonathan since he was being such a dumbass and standing there?
I think I'm a little preoccupied.
Everyone's preoccupied, so it doesn't matter. But
Oh.
you're just standing there like a dumbass. Because you can't believe what you're seeing. Jen, you'd be able to spot Jonathan.
I wave him over to the tree and I tell him, "Bro, can I take a seat? I don't know about you, but I'm not getting involved in this one."
Oh sure, leave me to get ripped up by the wolf, thank you.
No. Just because I say I'm not getting involved doesn't mean I'm actually not getting involved.
Jonathan just
You know,
looks
fair
at Jen
enough.
and is like, oh sure, put me in danger trying to get it to the tree.
So, back to combat. Percy, what
Yes!
is your first move since the werewolf is now out of its chain?
I believe my first one was bite and trip, which I think was successful.
Yeah. So you guys would watch as Percy just knocks the werewolf on its ass.
Just grab and tug.
And since you are drawing blood, I need you to roll me a con save.
I thought I was resistant to the thing.
Yeah. Fair enough. You're resistant to it, but not immune.
So what, do I roll with advantage or do I get a bonus?
You roll with advantage.
Okay.
You see,
Oh, my throat's
Sorry.
not good.
You
This
see
thing can only
Jonathan.
proc once, so.
Wait, the resistance only procs once?
No, what it's doing can only proc once. Once you've successfully saved
Well, that
against
was-
it, you gain immunity for 24 hours.
Well, that was 19 then.
Yeah, you passed. Easy peasy.
I didn't even need the fucking advantage. It was the first roll.
There. So. Next up is the Lycan's turn, which I need to pop back up its stat block. Hold on.
Also, did I ever roll for the damage?
You can roll damage, yeah. I'd be like a d6 plus your strength.
It says on the direwolf stat block it's a d8 plus 6.
Okay, we'll go off of that then.
Okay. Unless we want to say it's going off of like my actual strength.
Can I say something real fast?
Go for it.
So Jonathan, in the background as he's watching this, he does a little flinch as he's seeing the violent battle that going on between Nyx and the werewolf.
Percy, you mean?
I'm sorry, Percy.
Okay, 7 plus 6. 7 plus 6. 13?
Alright. It howls with the rage. That seems to have done a number on it.
He's just snarling at it. His tail's just stiff and straight, just kind of circling it.
It is, on its turn, going to attempt to disengage and run. Like full action run. Sprint.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to high or low.
Let's go low.
All right then. Percy is not gonna chase. Yet.
Wait, wait, hold on. I still have I am still in the order, so this is just gonna run before I'm able to run.
Well, you're in turn after it, so it'd be about 60 feet away. Not full round. Yeah, it'd be about 60 feet away. Do you have anything that can reach 60 feet?
That's what I'm hoping to look for.
Damn, only 60 feet? That's a slow werewolf.
They only have like 30 feet of movement, and it took its action to disengage, if I recall.
Yeah, but a full. Oh wait, no. If it. Okay, it's not a full round dash then.
Yeah, it's not a full round dash, but it's
I was gonna say
it is dashing.
if it's a full round dash, that'd be more like that's like a ×4, but that's fair.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, it's only about 60 feet.
Where's the stat log for the range on my deaccelerate and accelerate spells? Just didn't know. Is there? Nothing. No, there's no push.
All right.
I just wanted to slow it down and speed Percy up, but I don't know if I have the range for that because I can't find the range for this already.
Well,
You could
Percy's
speed
not.
Percy up.
He's not chasing yet.
Yeah. And it seems pretty intent on running away, so.
Okay. Do you want to let it go?
Talking between each other is a free action, so.
Do you say that to me? Or
Yeah.
he just goes and then starts going back towards the barn.
Oh, Jen turns off his phone and sits down on the branch and looks down at Jonathan. He's like,
At this point, you two can come out of the branch. It ran off.
"Girl, did you see that?"
Hello?
Jonathan?
Hitch.
Jonathan!
Hitch.
Oh. Sorry, I fit. God,
Yeah.
where am I?
Are you
Are
okay?
you good?
You good, my guy?
I completely phased out.
Yeah, I was like, did you see that? Like, I guess you didn't, did you?
So,
Oh my god.
I feel like everyone. Are you guys
Antonio's
just
there
gonna
too.
reconvene? I'd assume.
What?
I'm gonna go find my clothes.
I
You
say we
managed
all
to find
start
your
grouping up.
clothes pretty easily and get them back on, so you can shift back. I'm assuming.
Yep.
We grew up at the base of the tree. Jonathan could clearly see Chloe's there, right? Because she's with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he knows she's okay.
I'm gonna have Jonathan gesture to Chloe, like, come over here.
She'll come over.
Jonathan should have a thing to install the Chloe, I think.
I think we have a few more priorities, but okay.
That's fair, honestly. I don't have my head straight.
So what's Antonio doing?
He's just fucking staring like, Jesus Christ, what the hell is
Can-
going on? For
Can
a
I
good
have
bit.
someone help me here? I'm sorry. I know I phased out and everything, but I feel like oh,
What's wrong, dude? You okay?
Good?
I don't know. I feel like people are getting angry at me. I'm just like, okay, just
No, you are.
it's
You're
okay.
fine. You're fine.
You're alright.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Bro.
All is Gucci.
Hey, man. I tell you what.
Gucci Gucci gumdrops.
I will not tell you where my mind went when you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Message me.
No.
I'm curious.
Sorry, princess. Your answer is another castle.
I'll fuck it out of you later.
I'm sorry. Okay, so let's get back on track, I guess.
Yep.
My flirting is enough to get us back on track. Good to know. I need to flirt more often.
What is it that Jonathan was supposed to see again? It was supposed to see Percy,
Yeah,
right?
the fight, dude. He didn't just see this dude turn into like a massive wolf. Just start almost claw this dude's throat
Yeah,
out.
he saw like Percy turn into a werewolf and start beating the shit out of another werewolf that ran off like a little bitch.
I would
Jinhan
also
said,
like to point out the fact, Doc, they've seen that specific wolf before, remember?
Oh yeah, everyone can roll me a history check.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh.
Alright, history check, here we go.
Antonio doesn't need a history check because this is the fucker that he saw run off with Percy's clothes.
Oh my god. Alright then. He's just gonna fucking. His whole moment right here is he's staring and like fucking like pointing, just like, are you fucking. Are you seeing this shit?
Jonathan's just like, did that guy just turn into a werewolf?
Meanwhile, Lark from the tree. Oh. So you did steal your own clothes. That's actually kind of funny.
Percy just looks back, it's just like, this guy, I have a name, and you know my name.
Yeah, it's Percy.
Thank you! I'm assuming it's Doc because of the accent.
Yeah, that's enough out of you. Just like Lark just jumps down.
Yeah. You.
Okay, Doc, you've had your fun. Gone.
You.
Maybe.
You wolf this whole time.
I mean, not the. Well, for you, yes, the whole time. You joined after I became this. When I first got into Turtis, I was completely human.
Turtis.
Jin just yells out, Percy, did this happen when your hair changed?
Yep. Remember how I said I was gone for how I said that I like went off on a little adventure and invented pizza?
You said it was like 10 years. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I guess
Antonio's
it makes
just.
Percy's an old man, and then like Lark is just like, stop.
You better. Percy just looks over and just goes, "Oh please, between all of us, you're the oldest out of us."
Antonio's
Okay.
just standing there.
Jonathan.
Yeah, he's an old fart. I'm only 700.
Yeah. So I guess 30's not that old now, is it? Besides, I don't count 10 years in a fucking vat as, counting. At least not to me.
30 years old is a child. Shush.
Not to what I'm used to. To us, that's like middle-aged.
I mean, I'm 700, which means I'm like human equivalent to like 29ish.
That's fair. Anyhow, speaking of, he's gonna rush off to the barn, and he's going to go check on the puppo inside.
Papa is in quarter, curled up, shaking like a fucking leaf.
He's just gonna slowly come in. Hey. Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
He's could turn back. Oddly enough, he can turn back with his clothing on.
Oh, that's a neat little trick. Hey.
Hmm?
You okay?
Okay. Is he gone?
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. What? What are you doing out here?
What do you mean now doing out here? I've always been out.
He just sniffs. You shouldn't be out here. You're one of us. Did you?
No, the nice people took me in after our ship crashed.
Your ship Oh. Oh, you're one of the other TARDISes, aren't you? You're from one of the other TARDISes, aren't you?
I don't know what that means. The boat.
No? Okay. Different
Whatever
kind of ship.
strange word you're talking about.
Okay.
Above table, they only had one.
Character. I am trying to figure things out. I am sorry.
Word seems familiar, but no, just me.
It makes sense. What's your name?
I mean, most of the scientists just call me 32.
Scientists.
Yeah, they have me doing this as a cover. Being a sheephead's dog isn't all bad, I suppose.
These.
It's the only time of year. It's the only place I really get to be human. So.
Hmm. These scientists. Well, what do they do to you?
No, it's just blood samples and studies.
Hmm. Do you have a name of the scientists, or who they're with, or?
I know that their institute's up the road somewhere, but it's a couple miles.
Would you mind showing us?
Suppose it could.
Come on, let's get you out of those chains. And he's going to take out hairpin and pick locks. I think this is the first time that, like, I have a fucking. Where is it? Where's disabled device? Oh, how do I not have anything to disable device? Either way. 19. Oh wait, that's right, because I have escape artist stuff instead. Really need to put stuff into the disabled device. So that's a 19 for disabled device.
You managed to unlock it pretty easily.
You said you were taken in after coming on a ship. Have they been treating you nicely?
I wouldn't say nice is the right word. They treat me about as well as that guy. As the guy who ran off.
Do you know what you are?
I have a vague remembrance that my family is like this. We used to run a boat where we do trade, but shake his head a bit.
I
Not really.
mean, can you do this?
Maybe
He'd bring out his ears and tail.
he'd do this. He'd do that.
He wiggle ears.
He wiggle ears.
Now, he's just gonna put them away and smile. Now, come on. I've got some friends, and we'll try and figure some things out, okay?
Okay.
He's just gonna hold out a hand.
He'll take it and get up.
He's just gonna lead him out. We're
Yeah.
gonna need to figure out a name for you.
I mean, didn't you say that you knew where I came from? Wouldn't they have a name?
Well, yeah, but more of something to call you in the meantime. I feel like calling you 32 is degrading.
I don't mind it.
All
The
right.
party can hear this conversation, by the way, so feel free to chime in when you want to.
Okay.
He's gonna lead him out.
Um, Jonathan's doing the thing with Chloe,
Alright,
installing the new calibrations into the software.
Antonio?
He's having to have a second to figure this out. Plus, like, kind of just watching the interaction happen a little.
Jin?
Yep.
Anyone?
What's the question?
Anyone want to chime in on this conversation of what to do with the kid that is only known as 32?
Yeah. We can find out where 1 through 31 are.
Oh, that's just because I'm only the 32nd experiment. There are a couple other aliens that they have around. They call
Aliens.
us aliens. Yeah.
Jonathan looks over is like, aliens, huh?
Percy just lets out a growl at Jonathan. That same kind of wolf-like growl.
Alright.
Suddenly it makes sense why his growls before were so feral.
That it
Is
does.
something wrong with being alien?
No. There's nothing wrong with it.
Jen just looks at Antonio. And then at Lark.
Why were you looking at me?
Mark just kind of shrugs. I mean, I don't know what's around here.
I mean, kid, you said there was an institute down the road, right?
Yeah, there is. It's not the main operations anymore, but it's sort of like a peaceful storehouse for experiments that they've considered dead ends.
What did that big guy want with you?
I don't know. They just keep me out here whenever they're doing experiments on the more violent people that are there.
Is he with the Institute?
He wasn't originally. He was sort of unwillingly turned into that. They have another individual that's more violent that's like that.
Wait a minute, hon. I just realized. Could I possibly roll a? Could I roll a history check, or would that be too metagamey? Considering he's had some experiences. And
How
let
much
his
would
family
you have
know.
known about the organization, though? Would you have known where it got started and stuff, or?
I mean, considering he would have basically questioned Viper Zeroff,
I'll roll a d100 to see if Viper would have had that information. But...
Go for it. Sorry, it's just like, okay, that might be a thing, but I don't, because out of character I know what this is, and I don't want a metagame.
So, he wouldn't have had the information.
That's fair. I tried.
He would have said that they got started somewhere in Scotland, but, he wouldn't know the exact date or time.
That's fair. And it would be a little bonkers to think they'd be that old, so he's probably not gonna think of that for now. Do you mind showing us where it is? Just kind of quiet like? If they're not treating people like us the best, we want to make sure we don't get caught.
I'm the only person like us there, though I don't think we should go near it. They'll likely just try and capture everybody.
Well, that's why we gotta be sneaky.
He doesn't seem to want to go near it.
You don't have to go near it. You can just show us to where we can see the area, and then you can hide away from it, okay? And we'll go in.
I'll nod.
Okay.
So, are you guys going to wait till daytime before you do this?
Middle
of the fucking night.
Honestly, I think the nighttime would probably be
to everyone else too.
Honestly, I think nighttime would be the easiest, to heckin' sneak in. I feel like that's when most people would be asleep.
I mean, if this place is like
That's a good point.
a
Yeah.
really important place or something like that, do you think they would have 24-hour guards?
And
Probably would.
Yeah.
in this day and time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could do shifts.
that's fair.
People
But
can
imagine
do
there'd
shift
be
anytime.
less people to sneak around during the night. There's still gonna be people there, I assume. It's just I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm working off of a lot of assumptions here.
Yeah, as whichever way you want to take it, it's just there is other factors to think of.
Yes.
Plenty. Plenty of factors.
So I'd like everyone to roll stealth for me, because he'll lead you guys about like 2 miles up the road.
I might fail the stealth roll. I don't know. Let's go. Yep, I failed.
Can I not roll the fucking... Where'd it go?
God damn it, I
Did it?
jinxed myself.
It is 26.
There it is. Okay.
Wait, hold on. No, wait, never mind.
And
Actually,
Sydney.
no. That's incorrect. I was using my perception thing
Fine.
to add to that. That is 22, actually. No, wait. Brain.
I'm gonna
I'm a
be
mess.
honest with you all. Jonathan's the loudest motherfucker there.
12.
33.
Nice.
Alright.
Antonio's got a
rolls in the
horrible roll
chat.
of 12.
Do I need to roll for you, Jen?
I can roll. Remember?
Alright.
Stealth?
Stealth.
Okay. I was looking at the page for the Scion, because there's something else trying to look into at the moment. Sorry about that.
You're good.
That's probably gonna fail it though. What? What?
Nice.
I never have good stealth rolls.
Don't jinx it.
So everyone except Jonathan, you're doing really well when it comes to stealth.
No, I got also a 12.
Alright.
What the hell did Jonathan just do?
Tripped on his face.
Yeah, so you guys would get up closer, and by the time you manage to walk the entire 7 miles out there, it's about daybreak.
Oh boy.
Shit.
And in the daybreak, you'd see an observatory tower with a fairly populated hotel. Or like,
Inn?
like not hotel, like a fairly populated manor. And one of the road signs along the way, as you guys would get to the edge of the property, reads Torchwood Institute. Enter. No entry permitted without express permission from the crown.
Percy goes pale at that. Like, visibly, like, ghost white.
And you guys would note that the werewolf blood leads down the road into the building from the bite. Because this guy was still bleeding pretty fucking good.
So, what about Jonathan?
Jonathan, you're just kind of standing on the road.
Percy's
You
just
kind of
gonna
has, like, walking
grab
around.
him and pull him to the side.
You may not roll stealth again, Jonathan. Percy's giving you another chance.
Fucking... Can I assist?
Yes, you can assist and give him advantage.
Please roll again, Jonathan.
Here we go. Alright, 15 this time.
Alright, you do better. I'm gonna roll for the guards that are around. Well,
Well,
Rip Antonio and Jonathan.
Oh dear.
wait, what did Antonio roll?
A 12.
How did you roll a 12? You're the other stealthy boy.
No, I'm not actually. I have.
Antonio is more
Neither
like
am
the
I.
knowledge man.
Yeah, I have knowledge. I have a 3 in my stealth.
You would expect me to be lighter on my feet, but that's not even true either.
My stealth is at least a 5. But
So,
I guess I still failed.
Get wrecked. Mine's a 17.
as you guys are kind of hanging out, one of the people that are heading in, it seems like a delivery of sorts, with like boxes and stuff stacked up. There's a guard on the cart that kind of notices you guys and goes, and looks directly at Jonathan and Antonio. Are you two supposed to be out here?
It's like, well, sure I am. We're just here to meet the person in charge.
Roll bluff.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I got a 13. Oh, it worked.
Oh my
Cool.
god!
Problem is that he has a bonus because you're hiding in a bush.
I'm sorry, I thought I was helping!
And you're hiding in a bush if you're here to meet the head of the inn. He looks at that suspiciously and goes, "Let me see your papers."
Can I hand him that little card thing?
The
The
psychic
psychic-
paper.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Would I know about the fact that they're, you know, or no? Would I not be told that?
That's a well-guarded secret. You wouldn't know that, no.
I'm going to hand him that paper and to convince him further.
Oh no.
Alright. Now, this is luckily not modern Torchwood that you guys are dealing with, so you may have a chance that it works. Roll me a D100.
Oh thank god.
Boy.
Fandom, you and I had the exact same panic moment there, right?
Yeah, because
That
like,
might have
as
not
you were
worked.
saying it
That
dawned
may have
on
not have
me
worked.
what you were saying.
He looks at it and goes, "Sir, that's a blank piece of paper. Please, if you're not supposed to be here, I'm going to have to ask you to leave." Hey, this guard guy, he is not like the town guard where his weapons are kind of rusted and dull. This guy looks like a
Business.
well-outfitted mercenary for the time. And he actually gets down. And this guy, compared to the Spears, they had like flintlock pistols in 1800s, didn't they?
Google.
Google, yes, someone hit Google up for me. I need to understand a thing.
Somebody.
When
Huh?
were guns minted? Let's see. Holy fuck. Okay. Firearms are as old as the 1300s.
Wow.
I didn't know guns were that old.
Yeah. That makes
So
sense
this
though.
guy, as he gets off the cart, compared to the people in the town who have mostly spears and like basic kind of crude weapons, he pulls out what Jonathan would recognize as an old, nice old rifle, and points it at you guys.
Points at me and
them?
Antonio.
Yeah.
Antonio's immediately got his hands up, just like, "Oh, please do not."
Jonathan just screams out, "Please don't shoot us, we'll leave."
Alright, then get going. He just points down the road.
I've got an idea.
Jonathan just grabs Antonio and just runs backward.
Yep.
Hey, Doc,
Yeah.
I've got an idea. So remember how I'm a rogue?
Yeah.
Remember how I have a 15 in sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Does this guy have like a badge or anything that I could swipe off of him for us to like get in later on?
Considering how far, roll me sleight of hand.
Oh, I assumed he was like right at the. Where
He
my?
is standing close enough that you could probably reach out and grab it. but I would need to roll perception for both him and the guy on the cart who is watching.
What if I distract the guy on the cart?
Okay.
What is your plan?
Hold on.
I'm gonna send him a
15
message
plus
telling him
15 plus 18. 15 plus 18.
talking
15 plus 18.
directly into his mind, and that if he doesn't look left, his entire family will die right now.
Roll me again another D100.
33.
You managed to swipe the guy's badge.
I didn't wait to do something like that.
Actually, no, this is a basic fucking cart driver that they're using to transport
That's what I was
goods.
thinking. It's just some dummy.
Yeah, this isn't one of the soldiers. He wouldn't be trained to get psionics. Never mind. So you don't. So I will roll intimidation for me.
I don't have a good stat with that, but I'll roll. Yeah, I don't have any points in intimidation. I might
the guy
consider
looks
that.
like he's about to shit his pants.
Yeah, like he's turning pale.
Like he turns pale.
Yeah.
And the guy just looks at the cart driver and goes, "The fuck are you looking at?" Nothing, sir. All right, come on. We gotta get this inside. And they will continue on.
Okay.
Did you guys like Jonathan's reaction?
Yeah. It's about how I pictured it.
I kind
So,
of figured
I
the
assume
way
you
that
guys
would
are running
provide
off.
distraction.
Yeah, I think they're still running, or they're gonna duck off into the woods when they notice something.
There is no woods. This is Scotland, so it's the middle of a moorland. It's just grassy plains and rocks and crag.
Okay. Well, then they're definitely just gonna have to keep running. They're in plain sight.
Yeah. That's why stealth is a bit more difficult out here.
That's why I was wondering where the bush came from. And he chose like the one bush out in the open. He was like, "That's not suspicious, huh?"
Well,
We just
out
brought
of
the bush with us. It's fine.
out of
Yeah.
care.
that
Out of
was
care-
all.
Hiding behind President Bush.
Okay, here's the thing.
Somehow.
Hun, is this the same? I'm asking this so I can get like a visual picture of the place. Is this the same place as in the episode?
Yes.
Okay, so that means that there's like walls around the place and bushes around the walls, right?
Yep. So you guys are hiding kind of at the edge of the walls.
All right,
Got
thank you. That helps.
Cool. That helps a lot, actually. Yes.
Doc, we should show them the episode this comes from after, if we finish the thing today.
It is packed, meaning I do not have access to the disc.
Damn it. Oh well.
I should check the DVD player and make sure one of the discs isn't in it, though.
Yeah. Yeah. So, once we are no longer being watched, Percy's gonna tap Jin on the
I
shoulder.
assume you guys would eventually meet back up, though, right?
Yes.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's possible for Jonathan to meet.
I mean, go as far, like, okay, the Moorlands have, like, hilly sorts of situations going on just a bit. If we could get as far away as we need to be, behind, like, a bit of a hill and move around, that would be the easiest, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Well, I
like,
fucked
could.
up. There is one of the Doctor Who DVDs in the DVD player. I didn't pack it with the rest of the game.
Oh,
RIP!
no.
Oh, rip!
Oh, no.
But so we go and meet. Percy's just gonna sigh. So we need to be really careful.
What's up with those dudes?
Okay, so question. Lark, you said that when you were with Torchwood, it was like, what, 2020, 2023
Yeah.
or something? Okay.
But after Brexit happened.
Okay, I didn't know that Torchwood was this old. I knew that they were founded somewhere in Scotland, but I didn't realize they were around in the 1800s.
No, they're old.
Ugh, fuck. Okay. Percy's gonna start pacing.
What's Torchwood?
It is a bunch of crazy scientist people who like to lock up aliens and experiment on them, and they usually end up killing them in the process.
You said we were in
The
20.
recorder vibrates, by the way.
You said 2021
uh
or
Percy
2012?
Percy, roll me a
Percy-
history check.
I wonder, is Chloe following Jonathan, or is she
Chloe's
with the
following
party?
Jonathan, yeah.
Okay, so history check 16?
16. You have the following whispered into your ear, which is from Doc, which is basically, actually the founding is sort of my fault. I may and may not have gotten involved with Queen Victoria, a werewolf, and a very interesting mix-up of where I ended up going to versus where I wanted to go versus where I ended up.
He just pulls out the
Technically, they
recorder.
were founded to come after me.
Percy just groans. Okay then, adding to that, apparently they're Doc's fault. Apparently he pissed off the queen. And they're meant to come after him.
He'd actually just, you guys would actually all just hear this. Not exactly, it's more like they're just defending Britain from threats beyond the stars, which they didn't know existed till I happened. Sorry. And then that's, like, you guys all hear that, by the way.
To be fair, it was gonna happen eventually.
Meanwhile, Lark's Doc just piped up. Honestly, I prefer unit.
Thank you!
What did I tell you? You had like 3 hours today. And he just like,
Percy just looks over, it's just like, what? What? They're right? Look,
Lark is just like, I swear this isn't even my body anymore.
He shrugs. Look, I'm sorry, but unlike Torchwood, we're not tearing people apart. We actually try to work with people. I'm actually very glad about that.
Don't tell that to Jack. Honestly.
I don't know, like... Look, I don't know, you said it was a little bit better in your time, but back in the one I'm from,
they're horrible, I know.
Yeah, no, trust me, they've been trying to get a hold of...
things from ransom from me before, they'll likely do it again.
Ho ho ho! Oh, trust me, I've been the person held for ransom before, so that was fun.
Anyways, the fuck are we supposed to do about it? Are you guys just planning on charging in there gung-ho and liberating a bunch of aliens?
Maybe not completely gung-ho, but he just whips out the badge.
Jen just says, liberation.
Percy just holds out a fist bump for him. Does Jin return?
He's gonna, he's definitely replicating that. He's reciprocating the gesture, dudes.
Alright,
So
but first things first, he's gonna look to 32. We're gonna have someone take you back to our ship. You're gonna say they're safe, and once we're done here, we'll come back and help you out. And then we're gonna take you to your family, okay?
Okay.
Hey, do you trust me? He just brings out the ears and wiggles them.
He nod.
He smiles and puts the ears away.
I can take him. Lark just raised the hand.
Alright, thank you, Lark. You go with Lark. We'll be back. We'll be back on the ship soon enough.
Yep.
By the way, those are the same ears that Percy had out during the Halloween event. Those weren't a fucking costume.
No, we all know.
To be fair, I'm surprised no one actually guessed it during the event. I was not being subtle at all.
So... you guys would eventually... I assume you guys... What? Like, Lark will just go... Alright, just Make sure if you come up with a plan, that's a good one. Because even in this day and age, I still think they're kind of dangerous.
Well, of course. We just need to be careful. And I think at this point, I think either Jin or I should do the talking. Probably Jin, because, let's be honest, between the two of us, you're the one who's better with words, buddy.
They flow out of me like a river on paper. Wait. They flow out of me like paper on a river. Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Well
as
said.
far as like,
Well said.
because Jonathan, you did ask about this. I'm not gonna plan out how you guys got back to the party. You guys could have like snuck behind a rock in a distance and just met up. It's not that
Gotcha.
hard of a.
I was
Right.
just a little bit confused, but we're good now.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Let's see. We need. Okay, so Jin, you can do like a lot of tricks, right? Can you turn. Wait, hold on. You can
do
you can
a
float.
little bit more than some tricks. Yeah.
You can float now.
Among a few things, yeah, I can float now.
Can you turn invisible?
Can I turn it? I don't think I can, but do you want me to try?
Honestly, with something like this, I would rather. You know what? No, fuck it. Try.
Okay.
She's like,
Let
not
me look through
everything's gonna
these.
be controlled environment.
Would body manipulation be something he could attempt here? Because I have an idea, though it doesn't. It's not a spell, and it's not like full blown invisibility. It's more like a chameleon
Lark is
effect.
still here. Body manipulation is kind of their main thing. So.
Lark, do you know how to become a chameleon?
I mean, that's more. Zonix is more Doc's thing, but he's pretty good with them, yeah.
Do you think I could have a word with him here? I'm about to do something. I don't know if it'll work, and a little bit of guidance might help.
Fine. Yes, I do owe him some time doing things. He doesn't seem to be happy, but he'll let Cat approach. So, what are you trying to do? Can you send
Percy,
me the thing in explicit?
the spell.
Yeah. Or the power.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a power that would qualify as something in this forte. If anybody knows something like that, wait.
Thing is, I can't remember what level invisibility is on.
What about this? This is an 8th level Scion Wilder power. It's called Shadow Body. You become a living shadow.
Oh.
You are not high enough level to do 8th level ones.
How does that work? Because I wasn't sure.
We only have 5 levels in our class level and 5 in commoner.
Meaning, on the psionics classes, you only have powers based on what your class level gives you. So, for example, you're a scion, which means at level 5, you have 25 power points a day, 11 powers known, and can know a maximum level of third level powers in terms of what level you can.
Third level, okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything stealth based at that level. That shadow body was the first thing I saw. I'm looking. There might be something that minimizes your presence or conceals sound. Sorry.
You're good.
You're all good, man.
I mean, there's stuff like Cloud Mind.
Cloud Mind. Which level spell is that?
2nd.
Hey, I didn't even see that. Yeah, is that something he would be able to teach?
That's something you might actually be able to. Let me actually look at it.
Yeah, okay. Because no matter the school level cryptic to gifted blade marksman sound wilder. That's different than
actually a telepathy discipline, meaning he does not have expertise in this area. He is a psychometabolism.
Okay. I think I could test this. This one is like what was the level for that? It's level 2. I qualify for level 3. This seems like something I could test and see if I can manage something to this degree on literally anybody in the party willing to see if I can erase my presence from them. If that was my focus, I think I could focus and do that singularly.
You know, I'm not good with this sort of thing, but Antonio, you've got my third face. He was a master. He was very good at this type of thing. You can always ask him.
Not to mention, again, we have the badge.
As he holds up the cane. You don't know how he got the cane off of your person. He just did.
What? Excuse
Actually,
me?
I've
Wait,
got.
no, Percy.
I've got
Percy,
an
that badge.
Yeah.
What we found out just from the confrontation when you stole the badge is that there's going to be people inside this castle that are trained to resist psionics, and I can use the badge to bail myself out if I'm caught.
The thing is, I can only. I'm trying to think of
What?
how we could possibly get us all in there.
That's
Because
true.
you could probably bluff your way in, especially with the
Hey,
badge.
wait, hold on, Doc. I'm a specialist in psychoportation. I could teleport somebody in.
Yeah, you could.
I could attempt to teleport the party in, but since we have other scions with us, I can have them help me cast it as well.
Also, you all are very out of style for this current era in terms of clothing.
I mean,
Last
we
time
know
they-
we know where it is. Couldn't we go back to the TARDIS and change? I don't think we're. Are we out of time limit here? I don't think we are.
You just have an image of 10th in your head with just like a finger guns like bingo. When you say we could change in the TARDIS.
See? Come on, let's go do that.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'm actually going to take this moment to take a quick break after in the bathroom.
Understandable. I need to put some stuff away, and I'd like to check on if food is getting close to done or get another snack.
Yeah, there you go. So, like, 5-minute break?
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright.
Yeah, I need to go bathroom anyhow. Bathroom and water. Water. I will be back.
I'm gonna use bathroom too, actually.
Am back. I have nuts.
Welcome back.
I'm assuming Misty's AFK because Misty would usually make a joke about that.
What? Use the bathroom just now. What I missed?
Okay. I was gonna say I have nuts.
Oh, do you?
Ye-
I've got two.
there it is. I was waiting for it.
Mm.
Hmm. Anyways, I'm trying to think. With Jin's psychoportation, how many people can he do that with?
I'll have to look at the skill page to find out. But to teleport everybody would probably be a max level thing to do.
Because here's the thing, if he can only teleport like 1 or 2 people, I've got an idea on how Percy and Jin could get in. It's the other 3 that are gonna be the problem. I'm debating if I want to break out the bag of pain.
What's that?
Pardon?
What's the bag of pain?
Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Oh, come on. Have you had Takis?
I'll be honest, the last time I had Takis, they were off-brand ones and they were horrid. So I really want to
Yeah.
try like
You
real
need
good Takis.
You need to try the good ones. And look, okay, when you get a bag of Takis, you need to know something about the bag of Takis you get. They vary in degree of severity.
So
Some
what about the blue
Takis,
ones?
those are
Aren't those like
Takis.
double spice?
No. The blue ones are for children.
Oh, perfect. Perfect for me.
They're for children. The normal bag of Takis is the best, and here's why.
Well, here's
The
the thing.
thing
I like the taste. I just don't like the spice.
Okay, well,
So the children one would do well for me.
the taste isn't as good as the taste of the other Taki, even without the spice of the regular. Like, okay,
I can always try
there's
both.
always going to be that space. Like, if you can't take the spice, yeah, I guess go for the blue, or maybe try green. Literally, try anything that isn't the purple and red bag of Takis. Okay, you're all right. You'll be good. But
Do
if
I even
you
want to
Isn't the
know
pur-
what the purple is?
the
Isn't
purple
the
is
purple literally labeled with Fuego on it?
yes, and it's the default. That is the default flavor of Takis. That is flavor number 1. That is what they started with.
They started with purple Takis.
No, the bag is purple. The Takis are red.
Ah.
They're just really hot.
Okay, so here's what I was trying to explain. When you open these bags, there's a couple different issues with it. A, the factory the Taki bag in question came from, because some of them assholes don't like to put a whole lot of powder on the bag of Takis. Now, the quality of your bag of Takis is dependent wholly on how good each Taki is coated in that powder.
You sound like Mark.
If you skimp on my sauce on my Taki, I want a refund, but I never get it. I want one every time. That is it. That's how I feel. And if it's covered and coated with the powder,
The powder?
I am happy. I am happy. I am licking my fingers happy.
Brain, no. What? You know where my brain
I
went.
don't know.
I mean, I guess I could always get a regular bag of Takis and then a blue bag. And then if I don't eat the regular bag, I'm sure
Give it to
someone else
somebody.
will eat it.
Yeah, no, like get somebody else hooked on those, because I'm sorry, they're good. And I want people to buy them. I know that it's addictive. They are. They're addictive. So be careful. Like what's the red bag, the purple and red? These careful addictives. Like for real. There's a reason. Like I'm stressing about the powder that much is because it's that good. You ever had A1 steak sauce? It's the same way. Like you love A1, right? Okay, then that's the same reason I
Oh.
like Takis. It's the same thing. You want every drop of the ball.
I see, so it's one of the Holy Grail.
It to me, but I like spicy in general. I grew up on spicy.
Meanwhile, I
I
have a
grew up on
very
like
low spice tolerance. I can literally only take spice if it's mixed with cheese. And even then, sometimes. Like, I don't like pepper jack, but I do like, I do like a spicy queso.
oh, I enjoy me some pepper jack. That's actually if they offer me what cheese I want on like a sub. If I'm getting a sub at Publix or Subway, I always say pepper jack. I usually get an Italian with pepper jack cheese
To be
because I
fair,
don't
I'm
put
also just a
onions or nothing.
to be fair, I'm just a sucker for American though. I'm not a huge fan of like Swisher cheddar whole. I like it's like
I
when
will
it's like
try it all.
mixed into stuff, but I don't like just straight up slices of that stuff. And I don't know why. Maybe it's a texture thing. It's too hard, too stiff.
Takis are good.
So if I don't eat the regular bag, then I could just give it to you. All right, because I'm debating on like you see, Misty is saying that the blue ones aren't that
They're
spicy,
not. No, they're not.
but he's
There's a
also
bit of
saying
spice. There's a
he's saying I should try the regular ones at least. So I'm going to try the
and
regular ones.
okay, when I say try the regular ones, I don't mean stop after the first one because the first one you eat, the intensity will hit you because you don't eat that normally. I'm saying try to eat like 10 in a sitting, at least 10 of them. Then you'll see what I mean. Like, if you can
Ah,
eat
so it's an
10 of
addiction.
you just try it. Yes, I guess, but just like the first one
There's
is
no
it's
hit and quit
strong,
it.
pretty much like that. But you might like the blue Takis. My little cousin likes the blue Takis. He tried to impress me by telling me he ate a blue bag of Takis, saying that he only ate Takis because I ate Takis, and I'm like, I tried them, and I didn't know them yet, and hadn't tried them yet. I only knew regular Takis, so I tried them, and I'm like, yeah, cool dude. I literally feel like I'm eating Cool Ranch Doritos. It doesn't taste like that, but it's similar in the mild nature of it.
That's fair.
It's
Honestly,
not.
that sounds
It's
perfect for me. I'll be honest. I don't know how I'm able to eat flaming hot Cheetos because I can't eat any of the other spicy Cheetos. I can't do like the jalapeno or like the spicy ranch ones or anything like that.
Because they're weak as shit.
Well, no, those ones end up being too spicy for me.
Yeah.
I think it's just that I
Same
like the
for
chili.
me. I
I
put
like the
hot
chili
sauce
flavoring.
on my eggs. I also put ketchup on my egg.
Well,
do that.
I mean that explains
It's
why
either
you're.
one or the other.
I mean that explains why you're so hot.
Huh?
Damn.
Lim.
So, have you guys come up with any other plans?
Here's the thing.
Um,
I have an idea on how to get me and Jin in. So if Jin can only like teleport one or two people in, then I've got a backup plan. But we need Jin to look at like how many people he can teleport.
oh hey, there is an ability that Mark could teach me. It's under psychometabolism. It's called Everyman. It adds a +10 to disguise checks, so I look normal.
Why is it called Everyman?
I don't know, but that's
Huh.
named the
That
ability.
we could do.
Perfect. But
So
again,
add to the skies.
how many people can you teleport in?
Teleportation that was underneath my branch of my psionics.
Also, hun, thank you for suggesting unplugging and replugging my headphones. There, you haven't done the little like clicky static thing all this entire time, and I'm so happy.
Yep.
Did-
Me and
Did we just burp
Antonio
at the
need
same
to-
time?
Maybe.
Hey,
It's me.
What do you,
we're
do you have an
still
idea,
synced.
Jonathan?
I'm sorry.
I was saying, Antonio and Jonathan need to figure out how they're
Well,
gonna get in.
That's
Yeah.
what we're trying to figure out. If
Yeah.
he could possibly teleport us all in, or if he needs to just teleport the two of you in. Is Rory coming with us? Do we need to bump that up to 3?
Rory just shrugs. AKA, if you guys wish this to be PC only adventure, you can ask the NPCs to stay behind. That will include all NPCs though.
I'm okay with that.
I'm alright.
That also means we can't bring Chloe though.
That's fine. We're going into a castle thing to like try and find the source of the thing. It's all gonna be narrow stuff. I don't see how the
Yeah.
radar would help us too much.
And
That's what
honestly,
you
less
Fewer
so far.
fewer people would be better. Yeah.
Yeah.
less people would be definitely better.
So PC only adventure. So how many people can you teleport?
I believe like one other. I'm trying to find the right ability, but I believe I can teleport one other person.
Oh, so you would have to teleport yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not gonna. I was gonna say if you could just teleport the two of them in, and then
You
we
can
try and
always
disguise
open a
ourselves.
window or something.
Okay. I'm gonna go do that. Can I
I think we could-
investigate around the building and see which window looks like has the least amount of eyes on it? Maybe an
Actually,
empty
I've got-
building.
Well, if it needs to be open from the inside, I have an idea on how we get in.
Yeah.
And frankly, this is probably going to be a very stupid idea from me that is probably going to get me either seriously hurt or killed in the end. But you have a badge and a way to disguise yourself to make it look like you belong here. And you have an alien.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
You
just
want
say
me
you
to
can
escort?
You're getting my gist.
Yeah, the moment you said it was a bad idea, I knew what you wanted to do.
Yeah. Not to
Doc,
mention,
we could probably do that.
I'm-
Right?
like, I mean, I assume, like, I
Wait,
assume
what?
it wouldn't be too hard to make like a false knot that I'd be able to like get out of easy if need be. Percy knows his way around with ropes.
Of course.
Fuck.
He's a trapper, man.
Okay.
Nah, trust me,
Let's-
his sex life is dead.
Alright.
Oh. Oh.
But would that be possible, Doc?
Yeah, would be.
Oh
Awesome.
my god, Doc. I see some. I gotta have a word with you as soon as I can talk to you about some of these abilities that I'm allowed to have
Again.
based on my wilder level.
Again,
so-
I'm just eating ice cream. You guys, the planning is all up to you guys.
Okay. Let's break in like that. We're gonna open up a window to let the other two inside, and from there we'll press onwards and investigate the area. If any guards come by, we gotta figure out how to deal with those and neutralize them because, once we get caught, guess what? We get caught.
Right.
I don't know about you, but we don't know how many werewolves they have. They could have military werewolves they send at us.
Well, no. They have a couple of like the big werewolves. They only had the one of the kind that I am. Apparently. So they have the big werewolves that we need to worry about.
They may have a big werewolf, or they may have a couple big werewolves. You don't know.
I thought he said that they had a couple. To be fair, they could also just be moving them around, so we don't know. We don't know what we're going into. But, no. If need be, I know how to keep my mouth shut and to make it look like I'm struggling. As long as you have the badge and are able to pass yourself off, I don't think people are gonna question why you're in there if you're, escorting.
I think I can do it. Sounds easy enough.
Which means you two need to keep an eye out for when a window opens.
Got it.
Though I believe that also means Percy would
Apologies.
sigh and just give his bag and stuff to Jin. If they see me having this, they're gonna try and take it. Don't
Apologies if
break the bow.
No worries.
Alright.
I was
Go
was
ahead.
gonna say apologies if I appeared to not be as talkative as it was earlier. I just feel a little slow today.
It's
No worries.
okay, man. We all have those days.
That's alright.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best to get through this.
Alright, so. Are we ready? I should probably roll a craft roll for, a quick release not thing.
Alright, for the first thing to say, Percy's clothes is just going in the bag Jen's carrying. Don't worry, bud. I got
Would you like?
Well, I assume we went back to the TARDIS to change it to, period appropriate attire.
Yeah,
that's
but
what we had to do.
when you turn into, the form, you're gonna lose all that. So might as well carry
Would
it.
you
Oh,
like
okay. You're
Jonathan's help
you're
with the
dragging
craft?
you're dragging me in with in wolf form. Okay, gotcha.
Wouldn't that make more sense?
It would. I mean, do you have?
You could look feral as hell and be like, I found this one out of here. Could it be escape scarily? I can't.
What was that?
I can
What was
bluff
that,
my way
Percy?
through this.
Sorry. I mean, do you have craft trap?
Who?
Do I have craft trap? Oh, I guess not. I might be. Can I roll a knowledge engineering?
Doc.
So craft trap is its own thing. First, you would have to make this stuff.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, sorry, man. This is kind of what I expected too.
No worries.
Alright, so 12 plus 15. 12 plus 15. 37? 27? I think that's 27.
You're able to easily get things together. Jin, you also do find a replica of the rifle the guy had. It doesn't work
Replica?
though. It's a blank. It's a toy.
What if I had an idea that included my abilities with this rifle?
It doesn't fire.
Jonathan can make it look like it fires. Maybe.
And Jonathan, make this a real gun.
Wait, what?
You get a sense of disapproval from the TARDIS upon that suggestion.
Make
And
this a
from
Nerf.
all three of the objects, 4 including Larks.
I mean, make this.
Percy just sighs. Come on, man. You're not American.
Okay, Jen just says it's Nerf or nothing.
I don't get that.
You want me to make it?
Antonio just quietly face palms.
You want me to? Oh, hold on.
We're not making a real gun, okay? The TARDIS blunted down my arrows. I don't think she's gonna let us keep a fucking gun.
What about a Nerf gun?
Okay, Nerf guns are.
You get the sense that a Nerf gun is more acceptable.
A Nerf gun is just fun, man. You
Jonathan
ever just
did.
pelt your brother with a Nerf gun?
Usually pellets.
Jonathan looks at Jin, who's like, a Nerf gun, huh? So you just wanted to shoot darts.
Well, what if you need to hit a passcode on the opposite side of the room, but you can't get in there, but you can shoot a dart through the window?
You make a good point.
Or to like get
Yeah.
like a
Jin just says, I played the video game Prey. A Nerf game is a Nerf gun is a viable tool.
I don't know that
Jonathan
game,
just
but it
looked at
sounds
you,
fun.
confused, is like, what?
I don't know this game, but it sounds fun.
He's going to say the premise real quick. You are on a spaceship trying to survive aliens that can mimic everything in the environment, from coffee mugs to plants, and they can also become gigantically huge and just like monsters, and they exist only to replicate themselves from human DNA. And you are trying to survive that. So there's multiple rooms you gotta open that you can't get into, and the only way you can do that is by hitting like a switch on a wall or a screen terminal, and you can touch the terminal with a Nerf dart. So
Fair.
it'll work, I think. I mean, I don't think they have light switches here, but we could distract and guard with a brightly colored piece of stone that flew across a piece of foam that flies across the room.
Anyhow, he's just gonna put the false knot around his neck and just shift into wolf form and just kind of kick the clothes off.
Clothes is in bags.
He just nods. It just takes end of rope in mouth and just he does that thing where the dog hands the end of the leash.
Do I need to roll a craft to be able to turn the toy gun into a Nerf weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do it real quick.
Oh damn.
Easily make it into a Nerf dart, a Nerf gun.
A muzzle-loaded Nerf
Darts
gun.
that come
Kinda
with
sick.
darts that come with it, yeah.
Alright. Sounds like we got that ready to go.
With that, you even managed to make it so that it actually sounds like makes like, you know, the kids like gun firing noise that sounds real but it's not.
Oh, you mean those cap guns?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The pop?
I remember those. Pop caps. They're the like little guns
Yep.
that don't
Like-
actually fire anything.
Yeah, but they've got like gunpowder on them, so you pull back the
Yeah.
hammer, it makes a loud ass crack.
Oh, a smoking gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. You're able to get so it fires darts, but it makes that sound when it fires darts. AKA, you're able to make it into a kind of a combination of the two, so it'll actually sound like he's firing a real bullet.
Yeah. Basically.
We're gonna persona this shit in here, aren't we? No one?
Yeah.
Does no one get the joke?
No.
Sorry, I didn't.
Have none of
I
you played
played-
Persona?
Nope.
The only
Yes, I've
person I know
killed
who has
God.
played. Oh. The only
Anyhow.
one I know who's played Persona is Misty.
I played every Persona and they all end the same way.
You know what I mean, right? When I say we're gonna persona
Yeah.
it in here?
Yes, because in Persona 3, the only way you could summon your Persona is pulling the gun up to your head and pulling the trigger. It's a suicidal motion, but in the context of the game, it's not about that. It's about not having the fear inside of you, like not having the fear of losing your life. Thus,
Okay, I
that
didn't know
power
that was a
lets you
thing.
manifest. That is what it's about. Yeah, it's about having inner strength, the ability to say you're not afraid to die. That is why the motion that summons forth your persona is when you abandon that fear.
You see, I was more referencing the fact of in the 5th game where you literally have just model guns because they look so real they actually
Okay.
work in the fucking palaces.
Okay, yes, that's another thing, because in the palace, everything is perception there. The entire theme of the palace is based on the palace creator. Like, it's crazy. But every single persona follows this theme of like deep personal insight and personal growth and learning who you are. That seems to be what Persona is for me.
It is a good game because of it. It does do it very well. But anyhow,
Yeah.
We keep on getting off track.
Well, everybody to win. Let's go, guys.
Alright.
Yep, ready to go.
Alright. So, Percy's going to follow.
You see, Jin is walking up to the entrance of this place with a badge on his chest, and he's waving a stick toward the dog in a mincing manner, telling him to shut up, mutt, as he approaches the guard.
He's
The
just
gu-
gonna
whoever's at the
growl
front.
and bark.
Now, I'm gonna roll for something. How stupid are these guys? What is their intelligence?
God.
Intelligence.
We might be dead on arrival, Percy. Oh my god.
No, they're really dumb.
I'm trying to say if they can tell the difference between 32 and Percy. Actually.
Was 32 also blonde?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, put it around my. What am I saying? I have a
32
fucking collar
more
on.
of like not a redhead, but they're more of like an auburn, like a brownish blonde. But these guys are
32
like,
spent too much time in the sun.
yeah. But actually, his hair color is more like Antonio's profile picture in Roll20.
Oh, so more of like a muted brown.
Yeah. But
Jen
these
will
guys
speak.
are dumbasses, so.
Jen will speak to the guards first, and he'll say, "Open the doors. I've got one to deliver." And he says this in a tone where he's not really asking them to open the door. He's telling them to open the door.
He's just.
Alright. Roll me bluff. Just see how well they believe you. Alright. Finally caught the runaway, did you?
Gave me quite a hard time, but in the end, I caught him.
Right.
Percy's just gonna growl.
They'll open the door.
So he'll walk past and give him a nod. He's
Nod
glad he
back.
didn't have to Jen is glad he didn't have to threaten to make him lose his, make the guards lose their jobs here if they wasted his time.
Okay, Karen.
Yeah,
You managed to walk in, and this is actually a pretty well guarded place. There are guards everywhere doing different things.
Can I detect a draft flowing through the building?
Hmm?
Can I detect a draft flowing through the building in any direction?
I mean, it's an old open courtyard, but when you get into the building proper, I mean, they've got people who are like servants that are kind of hired to like do food and things. It's pretty much the only exit that you obviously could see is there is an exit out the back of the barn that's not that well guarded.
But the barn back door is locked.
Yeah, but it is locked.
Motion Percy to walk into his barn as he looks around to see if anybody's actually looking at him or has observed him.
He's
There's
following.
no one in the barn, seemingly.
As we're-
It seems like it's more, there's a couple animals in there.
As we're going around, I would like to just kind of look around just to see if I can get like a scope of the inside.
Should have keen senses, so you're probably gonna get a lot of info.
Roll me perception and, roll me perception, yeah. Or investigation.
Investigation. Kind investigation isn't a thing in Pathfinder, I don't think.
Okay, then it's perception, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
Sorry.
perception.
So. Alright, so 17 plus 11. 28?
What did you get?
28?
Alright. With the 28, you get a pretty good sense of the building. It seems like outside of the observer, like you guys haven't gone to the upper levels, but the courtyard area seems to be just like a hallway that's around with like a couple of rooms off of it that's used for storage and things like that. Mostly it's just like defendable walls and guard placement. It's not actually that big of a space.
Jen will walk over to the barn door, try to lift it up. The piece of wood
You
bracing
managed
it.
to like slide it off pretty easily, and mostly there's just some horses and saddles kept in here, like kind of. The horses do kind of like raise their head and just kind of like look over and just like adjust their ears a bit, and then just like one of them just like flicks its head just like up down, and then just like goes back to eating.
Jen will walk towards the exit on the other side. Any entrance on the other side to let the others into. And if you can find that, he'll lean his head out or push a door and then whistle towards.
So the barn door on the outside, at least on the back of the building, is actually guarded,
Um,
but it is still like you can see him through the cracks in the door. This is an old door, not well made. It's mostly just something to keep the horses from getting out. But actively, you guys always could knock the guard out.
Gonna look around the barn for something heavy.
Percy just
holding his hand.
kind of raised an eyebrow and just tilted his head.
I mean, there's a metal bar that seems to be used for like bracing the door.
Remove the metal bar. Approach the second story of this barn. Look down on the guards on the outside, and motion Percy to come on over up here. Point at
follow.
the
He just
He basically says, "I'm about to whack that man on the head by jumping down on him. Do you think you can get that guy?"
Percy nods.
So on the count of three, I say they jump down and
Alright.
leap at them.
So I'll need you guys to roll me acrobatics just to see like if you guys take any damage from the fall.
Oh, okay.
This is like a 10-foot drop, 10-15-foot drop. Any injuries
21.
one would incur would be counted as minor. So like your ankle hurt or something. All right. And Percy?
I put it in the chat. 21.
All right.
Again, this dice really likes me.
So you both come crashing down on these two guys, and you guys both knock them out cold. With minimal damage to yourselves, though the fall kind of leaves you a bit staggered, since that was a pretty big drop to subject your knees to.
For Jin, I assume.
For Jin, yeah. For Peppo, not as bad, but still, like, you know, it
Little
took
wobbly.
a bit of effort. A little wobbly, yeah.
So
you
do
guys
we?
have knocked the guards out.
Does that mean the path opens clear?
Yeah.
Does that mean we got to go back around to open the door?
That's an old door. Percy's just gonna try and nose it open.
It is locked from the inside.
Jin's gonna teleport on the inside of the barn and open the door.
Okay. You take Percy with you?
No, it's just a solo. I'm just gonna open the door and Percy be on the other side of it, right?
Do you know how to pick locks?
I can try. I don't think it's a skill. Is that a skill?
That's
It
a
is
disabled device.
Disabled device. Yeah.
It's a what?
A
Disabled device.
Is it a? I'm sorry, I still couldn't hear you. Is it skill or is it an ability?
It is
Disable
called
device.
Disabled device. Yes. So roll me a disabled device to see if you can figure out how to undo it. So you don't really have to do anything. It's like one of the. It looks like it's a sturdy lock, but you've um you've seen this type of lock before. It's the type of thing that magicians would use in their escape acts because they are very easy to get out of. So you're pretty easily with your skill with like doing various acts able to unlock it. It's not
Hear
that
a,
hard.
hear a loud click from the other side of the door, and it comes open.
All right.
I've I've got an idea.
Hmm?
Percy's going to look to Jin and just kind of do the. He's gonna stand up on his hind legs and just
You
kind
want
of
a
like.
close?
He nods.
Here you go.
He's gonna take them and go into one of the horse stables and shift back. He'll
Yeah, there's one
keep
that's empty.
he'll keep his he'll keep his ears out just in case we do need to do thing again, but he just smirks. I got an idea that could keep him distracted. He just looks at the horses and then
Sounds
looks to
good to me.
Jin and then wiggles his eyebrows.
Don't we have firecrackers?
One of the
Yes,
horses,
but
Percy, by the way, is like looking over at you and just like hot, like bapping your head with its nose.
yes, hello. He's just gonna pet it.
You give it pet and it just like happily like jingles its head up and down, like jingling the bridle, just up down, up down, up down.
Well, shit. Now I feel bad. I was gonna loose the horses on the courtyard to get them distracted,
You can still do that. You can still spook the horses.
but now I feel bad.
They're horses.
Yes, hi.
Then-
I'm a horse girl.
As am I. That's why they're being so active.
I'm the family guy.
Percy's just gonna. He's actually gonna take the reins off of them just in case they do end up like escaping. He doesn't want them to like get caught on anything in the wild if it ends up coming to this. But he's gonna slowly open the door. He's gonna lead the horses over, and then he's gonna spook them.
So thinking smack on the ass or
Yes.
what?
Yes, making
you
sure
do that?
not to stand behind them, because that's how you get kicked.
Roll me and handle animal to see if you're actually able to spook them without getting hurt yourself.
Wouldn't that be a? Oh wait, no, I have stuff in handle animal. 18 plus 6, 24.
Okay, you're easily able to be like you're able to like rather than like doing the thing of like smacking them, which to you seems like a little bit cruel. You decide puppo growl, and they take off like lightning.
And they're off.
The courtyard is now in mass panic because there were about 5 horses in the stable, all of which are going nuts around the courtyard.
Percy smirks, and in the panic, he's going to whistle outside to get the others to come in. Because let's be honest, whistling is not uncommon to hear when you're trying to round up horses.
Alright, everyone else, you would hear the signal.
Okay.
They are
You said
coming.
we were to watch for a window, right?
Window or
This is-
door. Yeah. Just a way in.
There's a door.
Alright, Antonio, let's go. Let's go through that window.
Well, it's a barn door, but fair.
Well,
So,
either way,
party
we're
is-
going.
As you guys get closer, you would hear the chaos from the horses going nuts
Can I-
inside the building.
Hey,
Percy just has a
Jonathan,
shit-eating
this
grin.
is something really stupid. Can I have Jonathan try to attempt to jump through the window all cool like?
It's a door.
It's not a window; it's a barn door.
Oh, it's a barn door? Oh, I thought
You
there was
can
a
just
window
walk
somewhere.
through. It's the back door of a barn. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Alright, scratch that idea.
From what you guys can actually tell, looking at the fact that there are some houses and stuff kind of off in the distance nearby, this is likely a servant's entrance, which is why it was so well guarded.
You know, while
So,
we're at it, I'm gonna go ahead and drag the unconscious guards into the bushes.
are you going to tie them up?
Yes! Thank you for giving me the idea!
Alright.
I'm also going to gag them.
You managed to get the guard incapacitate the guards.
He's thorough.
What next?
Alright, we need to figure out where they're keeping everything. All of them is the problem. How would we find something like that?
Well, the person who knew is at the TARDIS at the moment.
Percy, can't you smell them?
You know, fair point. He sniffed.
So, you can indeed sniff. Roll the snuff.
Indeed. Okay, that's not the best. That's still 21 though. I rolled a
But you're
fucking
able to pick
4
up
and I
scents
got a
that
21.
aren't human in the area, namely 32s, and follow that.
I'm a stealth.
Alright. Is everyone else gonna follow suit with stealth?
Yeah.
Everyone else going to
Oh!
what?
Okay, that's a nat 20.
Yes.
I guess like follow them.
Follow suit with stealth, as in do stealth too.
Oh no, this is not gonna end well. Another stealth roll we go.
Hey!
Stealth rolls are shit tonight, folks.
That's a
Not
14
gonna
and a
lie,
17.
I seriously thought I was gonna fail that.
I got an 11.
Apparently, Jonathan decided to straighten up.
Oh, that's not good.
So someone does notice you guys, or Antonio explicitly, and he stops you and says, "Hey, go get the boss for us. The horses are out." And then he goes back to trying to catch the horses. Panic in this courtyard.
I did good!
Alright.
I was just trying to cause mass panic and it worked!
He is going to, I guess, attempt to find the boss.
Basically, the guy is just panicking, running over to go and do that. You can just keep following the party if you'd want. It just means.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, by your perception, he may think that you're one of the servants.
Cool, great.
Because you have that vibe.
Thanks.
But you guys continue on. Following the sniff snuff.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
You do eventually reach a basement door that is that is once again guarded.
Percy just looks to Jen and just kind of whispers, "What do you say? Do we want to knock him out, or do we want to try the escort trick again?"
Them. Do you have any tools for distractions?
I think Jonathan has like a lot of tools for distraction, to be honest.
Well, let's get these guys out of the way, bruh.
The question is, what should I use?
Question is, what do you think will be most effective, personally?
You know what I'm gonna do? Can I blind them with paint bombs? Doc, is that a thing I can do?
Our tornado siren's going off.
Oh boy.
Oh.
That's not good.
See, while you guys are dealing with tornado sirens, I'm dealing with thunderstorms.
I think the tornado is worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is worse.
Hun, are you gonna be okay?
I'm gonna keep running, but I'm gonna head downstairs.
Okay.
I need to
Okay.
grab a weighted blanket.
As long as you're safe
I'm
and
gonna wait.
everything.
I'm gonna
Are
wait
we
for
good, or what's going on? I thought it was an actual tornado siren. Don't scare me like that. Jeez.
Oh boy.
What happened?
Food is done? Okay, I need to get food.
Okay.
You see, now I kind of want food.
Break now.
I guess
Food
so.
break?
Now.
Food break?
Food break again.
We're watching a re-edition of Time Machine.
But hun, is it okay if we go take food break?
Yeah, take food break.
Food break. We'll be up. We'll be back, everyone.
I don't like sloppy joes. I usually end up getting them everywhere.
I mean, they're called sloppy for a reason.
Yeah, just... Heck. Apologies for the panic attack earlier, by the way.
No, you're alright. Just as long as you're good and stuff. That's all
Yeah.
we
You're
care
good.
about, I think.
No, it wasn't gonna be just you. If that was a real deep round, I was gonna freak out.
So for when we get back, Jonathan was going to attempt to use paint bombs on the guards to blind them.
Alright.
But obviously, we'll do that once everyone gets back.
Yeah.
turn.
Welcome back.
Swag, 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 swag.
I am so sorry that took so long.
Oh, well,
Everyone is kind of falling out of game rhythm, unfortunately.
Fuck!
I'm feeling the tired.
I guess this is a good place. Is this a good place to stop for tonight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say
you guys
so.
are getting ready to delve into figuring out the secrets of Torchwood.
Yeah, I
Woo!
feel
A
like
three
it's
session long. A 3 session long thing. Why would I not expect anything else from Torchwood?
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I was
right.
expecting you guys to take the kid and run, to be honest. But
Oh no. This is another reason why I wanted to put the thing with Viper in his backstory. He has a burning hatred for Torchwood. And
understandable.
and I am going to tell you, if this building does end up lasting until their time, one day someone is going to go into this place and find carved into the wall, Viper has a tiny penis.
Lol.
Look, he's pissed. Those-
Carve it in there like 100 years ago. So it's just always been there.
And it's just like fucking. Just like when like Viper's a higher up and just. Sir, there appears to be a carving in one of our like super ancient bases, and rip rainbow, and you might want to see it. He just gets a picture of Viper has a.
Viper's tiny penis, Percy. He just like.
That's.
We are over for the day though. If everybody's getting tired.
Yeah. Thank you all so
we
much
will
for watching,
resume-
as always.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. We will be missing next week.
Because moving.
But we will resume usual scheduling back on the 28th. If time allows. So.
Yay.
We
We'll
will
have to
just
see,
have
I guess.
to wait. Yep. We'll just have to wait and see. Bye bye.
Hoping like this next session. Actually, I'm hoping next session I actually do feel better.
Yeah.
Everything's
All
just
right.
been slow today, I guess.
You guys
A
are going to
little bit,
send
I
in
guess.
after the Beast, who's playing Fire Red and Leaf Green. Have a good night, y'all.